swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central.
Perdomo.
Settling in now, Geraldo Perdomo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line that had double written all over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. So now to the plate, Eduardo Rodriguez, and he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Perdomo, base runner at first with one out. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. In time to first, and there are two away.
The batter number 4, second baseman, Ketel.
Ready for another chance? Ketel Marte. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball one. Marte has done the job, and the fans have rewarded him as he got to represent his league over the All-Star break.
Anytime you can change the scoreboard with one swing at a bat, and this guy can certainly do that, the fans are going to act accordingly. Very deserved that the fans would vote him into the All-Star game.
Suzuki will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. One left for the Diamondbacks. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in now, Nico Hoerner.
For the Cubs, the second baseman, Nico Hoerner.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Cue shot here out towards short. And there's one down now.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
So with one gone here in the inning, it's time to check out the Cubs' upcoming schedule so you can plan your week around staying at home and watching Cubs baseball here with us. So striding in, number 36. He stands in for the first time in this one. The pitch. And a ball 1-0. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Stepping in now, Ian Happ. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ. And even 40 home runs on the year for him now. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, we certainly mentioned the fact that this guy leads the league in home runs, and now he's got one more to add to that total. Perfect swing right there and a home run to left field.
At the plate now, Suzuki. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0. Fly ball into straightaway left. Gurriel will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Stepping up now, Carroll. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The catcher, number 14, Gabriel Moreno.
At the plate, Gabriel Moreno. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Now here's the pitch. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. This one's into the bleachers and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 4th home run for him on the season. And the Diamondbacks strike here to make it a 1-1 ball game.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the first baseman, Christian.
Into the box, Christian Walker. As he'll take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
So 2 are gone now in the Diamondbacks' 4th, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow.
So no strikes.
Hey, always you're facing a young arm like this one.
Right.
That's a ball.
Ball 3.
He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And it's fouled away. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. There's ball 4. At the plate, Jock Peterson. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. To short, hit hard. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Now batting, Lourdes Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a sinker dips too low there. Ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. So a full count now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with the payoff pitch. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. But the Diamondbacks come back to tie it on. In now, Patrick Wisdom. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The third baseman, number 16,
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And there's one away.
Now back, first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. One run, just one hit, one error for the Cubs to this point. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
And that'll bring in Miguel Amaya as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is a ball high and inside.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
3-2 now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Bellinger's off and running. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Payoff pitch one more time, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with one away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Standing in, number 4 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Bellinger rounds the corner and is headed home. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And he is in there.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan, but when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
At the plate, Nico Horner, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
The 1-0.
Ball. This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Three and 0 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, number 36. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Squeeze attempt, but it's popped up. Rodriguez is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Ian.
Digging in once again, Ian Happ comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
High and deep to right. Back goes Peterson to the track, to the wall. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one, his second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Yeah, you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with a power hitter at the plate. The best thing he could do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact. Well, so much for that. He obviously made a mistake, and the big slugger made him pay.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll make a beeline for the showers, I'm sure, as he's going to want to put this awful night behind him as quickly as possible. Ryan Nelson answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Ryan Nelson.
Into the box now, Suzuki. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the D-backs offense with their manager between innings. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Geraldo Perdomo.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Here comes the first pitch. Geraldo Perdomo is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Ron Nelson.
Emmanuel Rivera will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 15, Emmanuel Rivera.
A ball and no strikes. Rivera, a native of Puerto Rico. He was selected in the 19th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
That evens it up 1-1. One out, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
Marquez.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Hit to third. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They're down 7-1. Welcome back to the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Your attention, please.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Humberto Castellano gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom.
Third baseman, number 16.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball one. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So here's Cody Bellinger. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball one. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. A 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ripped on the ground to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Miguel Amaya. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. And this will be fouled away. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again. Carroll will start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
Standing in now, Gabriel Moreno, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. And it's gone into the bleachers. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the fourth to leave the yard so far.
Matty B, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So the good news is he'll wind up going the requisite 5 innings for the victory, but he does leave his bullpen some considerable work to do before this one's done. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of...
A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
To the plate now, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Count even now at 1-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Popped up. Amaya is there. 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0 home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Happ is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Ready once again, Lourdes Gurriel. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Walker ignores his coach. He's chugging for home, and he's safe at the plate as they close the gap to 3 now.
The bat, number 2.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Fouled away. 3 runs already home here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Happ is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the Riding into the box, number 4, a hit in 2 tries so far.
The center fielder, number 4.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. And the inning begins with a quick out, number 1.
The batter, number 7.
Digging in and looking for more, Dansby Swanson. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second out. At the plate, Nico Horner 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And now pitch on the way. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Mike Tauchman will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Hit in the air out toward left. Gurriel is under it, and he makes the catch for out.
Now
Luke Little is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Jose Herrera is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Jose Herrera.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
No strikes.
The 2-0. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now back. Second baseman,
back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Here comes the first.
And raking starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes.
Not very aggressive. Here's the 2-1.
He might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fast. It can take you out of the yard.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Payoff pitch home. Base hit, line drive into the corner. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
So now to the plate, Carroll, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. One out and a runner on second base. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Little has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And that's off the scoreboard. What a blast. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Gabriel Moreno.
Hector Neris takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Gabriel Moreno comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. 2-0 now. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And it's fouled away.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Skied into straightaway right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Christian Walker. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Called strike on the sinker, 2-2 now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this. Kevin Ginkel gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Riding in once again, Ian Happ. His performance in this one really speaks to how dominant he's been all year. He made short work of some solid pitching today.
Yeah, usually it's the other way around, but when you sit in the top 3 in the home run lead in Major League Baseball, you're probably calling the shots yourself right now. This guy is on fire. He's already got a multi-homer game and looking for more.
This is line to left. Gurriel is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
So striding forward now, Suzuki. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get in there safely. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Digging in, Patrick Wisdom. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch on its way.
Hey, great job pounding his own strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
0-1 pitch on its way. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Check swing, but he held up in time, ball 1.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 8 and the Diamondbacks 6. Number 74 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 74.
Stepping into the box, Eugenio Suarez. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sinker's in there. No balls and a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
0-2 the count to Suarez. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
Hard hit ball to second.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next it'll be the outfielder, Lourdes Gurriel. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. In now, Geraldo Perdomo, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and in at the plate digs Miguel Amaya.
Miguel Amaya. Fire.
First pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Peterson has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, number 4. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the pitch. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
2-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Fouled off. And here's the 3-2 from him, and that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. The 1-0 home, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here he comes on 2-0. Runners on first with 1 down. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
The 3-1 pitch.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Runners off for second. Count still full, 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Runner going a second time. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Stepping in, Nico Horner. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. First offering on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
1-2 now. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Pete Armstrong.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Armstrong is exactly a 1-for-3 hitter. That means a .333 batting average.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Marte fields it cleanly. And, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ian Happ. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, that's off the plate.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Here, 2 down. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Hit hard up the middle. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. And he's safe.
Every batter is going to get some opportunities with runners in scoring position. The difference with this guy is that he takes advantage of every one of them. That's his 7th RBI of the game. Not too shabby.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so a double switch here. Number 65 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 65. Now playing left and batting 9, number 5. Thomas.
At the plate, Suzuki, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Looking to minimize the damage here. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare, almost unhittable. Nasty downward action, high 80s velocity.
And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing of. I know it looked like it was way out the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
The 2-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
struck him out. You talk about pulling a rabbit out of your hat. He gets out of the... Drew Smiley comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 11.
Kicking off the top of the ninth, Alec Thomas. And they'll need him to get something going here. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0.
This at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Smiley, an Arkansas native. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
At the plate now, Ketel Marte, as he'll take a look at ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further. Here comes the first pitch. Carroll's at the plate now as he looks at strike one. No one out with a runner at second. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. To the right side and through, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Gabriel Moreno will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Adbert Alzolay takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. The 1-0 delivery. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the run is in to score from third. Standing in, Christian Walker. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. One ball and one strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Still only one out in the inning. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Carroll is on his way home. Safe at the plate. And the deficit is down to only 1 now.
This is why the players make the money they do. Down in the 9th inning.
And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone. Striding in, Jock Peterson. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making them work for this one.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. Smith will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 26.
Hit out towards second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in, Geraldo Perdomo. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Jace Peterson will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 9th spot. Paul Sewald is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Patrick Wisdom is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Sewald, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was taken in the 10th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Cody Bellinger at the plate now.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Up next to the Cubs.
The next Cub up, Miguel Amaya. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. The 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Count even at 2-2. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. He's got it, and the Diamondbacks have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game.